is real desert living when you have 3 types of ice. I can't help but notice a lot of people are growing pomegranates and just not picking. Yeah, I don't understand why. Look at all these bushes are just loaded full of pomegranates sitting on, and there's peacocks over there. They might, they're gonna shut up now. All these pomegranate bushes, and they don't bother picking them for some reason. Something's going on. It's a conspiracy. Alright, so we got some historical information about the pueblos across from some factory. Alright, if there's a way to get to that ghost town from here, I would really appreciate it if they could have a road like this, because it's 11 miles on that having to go around, but I see this road and it looks like it almost goes all the way. So I'd rather investigate this dirt road. Even it's like the bicycle path and the driving path both say go around on the paved road, but I think I'd rather this. Is this area free? Got a lot of fencing around here on the shortcut to get to that ghost town. It's saying please close gate, and it took me forever to think, you know, is this locked? But no, please close gate. It's just latched on there. It took me a while to see that. All right, I'm guessing this is for some kind of an animal control. They're maybe herding cattle or something. Yeah, so this area has pretty good vegetation on either side of the road. There's a lot of sand dunes off in the distance, but on the road here it's not bad. It's just winter time, so they're brown. Oh, those ducks are scared of me. I'm like a good block away from them too. Maybe 2 blocks. They've had problems with hunters in the past. Yeah, look at them freak out. Poor things, scared for their lives of humans now. Guys got some cows all gated up here with some big old horns. They're most likely all male. One's giving me a stare down, but one with the big horns. Oh no. I'm afraid to get closer, but I'm curious. Oh my. Something really rattled the trees in the distance. One's taking a pee to mark its territory. What is going on? Those are probably like rodeo bulls. But whatever was making the shaking in them trees is concerning. I don't expect predators out here. Yeah, these bulls have been loose too in the past. There's poop all over. There's a loose bull. And it's running away. So there might be more of them. This is scary. It's only one and he's scared. Yeah, he's really moving away. He's looking at me. So what kind of place is this? Is this safe? Just trying to take a shortcut, and now I'm in bull territory. I'm just kind of looking around. I'm glad that bull is scared, but there's a chance there might be others that are not. Look how big this poop is. That's humongous. There's some big animals here. Alright, I didn't expect it to be such a challenge to find these trails, but apparently the trail that I thought I could take is just another flood a flood ditch. I'm not too enthused about going past those bowls again. Maybe I'll take this flood ditch as far as it'll go. It looks like it goes quite a ways and it's dry. But yeah, there's really no other options besides taking what Google Maps suggests. There's obviously been some life along this flood area. Life brought in through here. There's shells dotted along it every so often. And you can see there's some still water along this flood path. And the flood actually moves, it looks like it moves away from the city. That's a trail for cattle. Ooh, I hope I don't, that's scary. That's why they don't allow people around here. You can see the plants are bent from the flood. I'm guessing this used to be marsh. It's pretty bad. It's grass, green over there. So the marsh receded and away from these mountains. And it looks like it might be better to just go towards the mountains, because this is too much. These are small brush, but they're so hard to go through with this bicycle. I could walk through it easier. It looks more green over there, so I might be heading into more of a watery patch. Looks like this site might have been some kind of dumping area for concrete structures next to this hill. I want to get on top of it. You can see the water off in the distance. I want to get a better view on top. You can tell by how round all these stones are that they were a part of a river. They were a part of water distribution. They're so round and not jagged like a lot of other places. All the way pretty much to the top. So somebody's been up here before. Got an old stake. And then something's driven in, like a sign. I don't know. Found these rocks, they're kind of neat. Bit of an agate right there. Deep red, deep black. Kind of neat. And you look over to the water, it gets greener around it. Oh, there's the bowls over there. Yeah, not much for a trail. You want to follow the mountain range, because look at this, it's just a barren wasteland. And oh my god, it was hard to climb this. I probably would have had an easier time on this side. That side where my bicycle was, I dropped a few rocks on it. They roll so easily because all these rocks, they're so rounded out. They're rolled out because of, yeah, look at that, it's little round thing here. Because of some kind of water flow. And that must have ran over as high, at least as high as this. But no, yeah, it's pretty dry around here. So I don't think I'm gonna make it to that abandoned area. Yeah, oh man. See, these trees look kind of like, well, just on the end there. I think I'm just gonna start heading back because this is a little confusing. I thought I could just follow a trail as a shortcut to the place. Maybe I'll drive there tomorrow. Might give in to that. This rock has a lot of neat lines to it. I wonder how those formed. It's like it's a tree or something. Yeah, this area really has that appearance that was water and receding water, or at least water with a wave to it. It's such a gradual downturn, and the area around here is so, it looks like bike rideable. It looks like I could ride, yeah, it feels like I could ride my bicycle even with the narrow tires. I could ride right through this area pretty good. There's quite a few seashells once again. They get scattered around here quite a bit. It's hard to tell how long ago there would have been water activity around here, but it's interesting. It really has that appearance like it's a wavy look when you look down this hill, and that's usually a result of water. You can see it over there too a little bit. There's lines, in fact, lines of vegetation over there. from maybe different water levels. So it went down in spurts or something. So just kind of riding on through. There's a bit of a trail from animal activity. Probably the cows. I'm just gonna I see a smokestack off in the distance, and I think I recall what that was from. But I'd like to stay on the edge of these mountains if I can. Even if I have to walk over big rocks, it's just a little too thick off this way. I'd rather stay in the thinner area, the thinned out. Oh man, okay, crashing. Oh, there's a trail that goes over the hill straight ahead. So these cows know where to go. Right to into the city. Oh, that was bad. A mini map of what it looks like at the sugar loaf near St. Charles. This is what happened to those rocks, except these rocks here are smaller. And it looks like an old bottle. But I just saw some fresh, there's ATV tracks, fresh cow poop. But I don't see any cows. There's really not much of a fence around. So the hill faces are completely vertical here. They fall down in weird chunks. More tracks. Follow the tracks, right? It's a salvation. Oh man. Oh geez, it's very loose. Somebody's walking through here. Great. So I might end up on somebody's backyard, which it didn't look like it on the map, but once, oh, that's loose. Yeah, they tore up my, oh man. And when they ride over this, they tear it up. See, the thing about St. Charles is that there's several videos out and lots of pictures on Google Maps. So, and they've pretty much covered everything. I just wanted to see what it'd be like to try a shortcut to get there. Old bed mattress may have washed away when the homes were flooded. See, nobody dares build in this area because this is a flood zone. There's shells and river rock. This is just an area you traverse when it's dry. But there's not a lot to the St. Charles. There's a sign, but even somebody took a picture of that. There's 4 posts over there. Yeah, there's a can. Looks aluminum. A lot of things got washed around. I just wanted to take the quickest route. I do not want to drive, really. It's not worth the gas, in my opinion. Here's the 4 posts have helped mark a trail for me that I didn't see from my point. I probably would have come across it. Although, I would have seen it eventually because I was thinking about either climbing that hill or checking out the posts. Not going back into that brush, though. That brush is awful. I'd like to just set it all on fire. See how long I can hold this. Oh, but the bumps are getting bad. There's fence posts without any fence anymore. Oh man. Whew. There's little challenges that sneak up on me. It's interesting. It's had some life at one time, and it's holding out for the next flood, which might take a while. Whoops. This area has seen a lot of flooding. Very hard packed sand. Flooding at one time. Very interesting greenery. I've seen just a few of these around. Yeah, it's great shade. It's some over there. They've found, you know, you want to find a well, you look for trees like this, I would think. How else are they maintaining such good moisture? They're tapping into the wells. One big well, maybe? Yeah, see, this fence line was buried in silt. You can see just barely the tops of some posts right here. So this happened after major floods happened after the fence was put up. This style of fence, the T-post, which is still being used today. Got a little sign here, shot up. Looks pretty old. Fence is looking a little bit better further down. Alright, the road is looking a little bit better. And I want to probably hurry up and see how I get out of here quickly. The bag was sitting on the side of the road, well buried in sand. The only thing left in it is this correction thing. A request to have a visitor. Through the Taft, California prison. And I can't read that first name. Nico. Kind of strange. Make it well clear how bad the flooding can get around here. When they, on the side of the road, they'll put this sign, this marker. This might be one of the worst parts. What is this? Some kind of sign that you can't read? I hear ducks, so it's some kind of wildlife. Oh yeah, I see water too, okay. This probably won't show up very good, but there's a bunch of turkeys crossing the road. They're pretty big. I didn't expect to see turkeys in southern Nevada. There they are. Tall. They got some feather dangling off their chest. Like it's a standard for them. Big old turkeys. They got no trees to fly up into. For me, this is a flash fart area.